home to Rensselaer Field in East Hartford, Connecticut. EA Sports college football coverage continues with this Week 10 clash. It's the North Carolina Tar Heels and the Connecticut Huskies. Alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. Holly Rowe will be down on the sideline. Uconn will deliver the opening kickoff and will get this game going. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Tackled and brought down right at the 20-yard line. Good coverage there. The Tar Heels offense onto the field for the first possession of the game. But Jesse, it's always fun to see a guy who's been challenged, see if he can answer the bell and get things done.
Well, we talked to him this week, and he knows that people are out there questioning him. And I think that leaves a big chip on his shoulder, David. He wants to prove to the entire college football world he's got what it takes to win this football game. This is a big test for him.
And here's the thing. Proving it is one thing, Jesse, but it's not about you. And this is a team game. Obviously, the quarterback position is so dependent on others' success, but play within yourself, make those...
Got a little grass. Good call, good execution as they move the chains and they have a first down at the 38. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking for a man. It's Edwards. Quickly to the tight end. And they pick up just a few on that completion. They got 3 on the last pass. Here comes 2nd and 7. Back to pass. Gets rid of it. Got his man on the right. And he was knocked down immediately. Very short pickup on that one. This defense will try to force a 4th down on 3rd and short from the 45. They'll move the wide receiver. They'll try to get it through the air. Quick strike complete. Breaks into the open. Couldn't ask for much more there. A first down, and they're down to the 42. The Tar Heels are moving quickly down the field. Looking downfield on first down. Hauls it in.
And quarterback receiver on the same page. Nice job seeing the zone, understanding the drag route concept. Easy pitch, easy catch.
From the shotgun, they'll run it. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield.
Really nice job by this defense. First down was not successful. They get the 2nd and short, and those are the downs where they can be really aggressive on offense and take advantage. So you kind of don't know how to play it. But they did a good job playing the run, protecting themselves against the pass, and now forcing a 3rd down.
He'll try it again. Across the 25, he's got room. He's finally brought down, but he takes it all the way to the 6. And the Tar Heels have it with a 1st and goal. The snap sets up to throw. Picked off, and the opening drive is stopped with an interception. Inside the 40. The 30. He's at the 20. Touchdown, Huskies. A pick 6.
And this is exactly what you dream about for a defense. Forcing the big turnover, making the pick, and then putting points on the board yourself. Great play by the defense.
And he's got the extra point, and it's 7-0 to start this one. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. And so the Tar Heel offense makes its way onto the field to start the drive. Finding themselves down 7-0, they'd love to get a... Oh, he's got some space. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks. After that last big gainer, they'll put it in play. 1st and 10 from their own 49. Looking to throw, it's Edwards. He's going to take a shot. Goes high to pull it in. Just carving up this defense and getting it down to the 24. The Tar Heels come to the line after the big connection and going back to work. Out of the gun, the inside handoff, looking for a crease. Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up 2nd and 10. Quarterback empties his backfield.
Really good coverage called to get the INT.
Look at it this way. The field position is awful, but opportunity to pile up a lot of stats because there are a lot of yards in front of them. Knocked down after a pickup of 3 to the 12.
That's a really nice play. It's impressive. When it's 1st down and the defense thinks you might be running the football, you still can line up. You can get some movement at the point of attack and find a little crease for your running back.
They give it to him again. Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a 1st down.
It's got to feel good as an offense knowing that early in the drive you can turn around, hand it off, get a push up front, and go get positive yardage.
Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. After the run, now to throw. He let that thing fly quickly, but he couldn't make the connection. It'll be 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. It's complete. Coming through that 3rd down conversion, and they'll mark it at the 43. The handoff as they run the counter play here. And he's able to pick up a few yards as we reach the end of the first quarter. They've swapped ends of the field, and we're ready to go in the second. The Huskies come to the line. This situation, you might see a shot play. They'll go to the air on second and short. Grab near the marker. It's Porter. Ripping through the defense and getting it all the way down to the 24-yard line.
And when you run these drag routes, it's super important that your quarterback can really use his eyes. Don't lock in where everybody's going to start looking at you and seeing what's coming. Does a good job, drops back, sees it, and the most important part, puts the ball out in front so he can catch it, get upfield, and make some extra yards after the catch.
Uconn comes to the line after getting another first down. From the red zone, it's Christian. Pulled down at the 11-yard line as they inch closer and closer to pay dirt.
You got to love the physicality up front by the defense there, allowing only a minimal gain. These are big bodies on the D-line. They eat up blocks, allow the linebackers to run free and make stops.
Going to work on second down in the red zone, and still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. He's got it down to the 1-yard line right on the doorstep of pay dirt. And the Huskies are threatening on first and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. Can the D deny them on second and goal? Tries again to get it in. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it.
This has been really good for the defense, too. It's kind of a bend-don't-break mentality, right? Really bowing up with your backs against the wall. If you can win this next third down, try to force the opponent into a field goal. That's a win if you're on defense.
And they can't complete the bullet pass on third down.
Your stand at home, it's really hard for a head coach to kick a field goal at this juncture after such a long drive. So many first downs. You've gotten right down to the doorstep. Fourth down, you want to be able to pay this thing off and punctuate this drive with a touchdown.
Never a doubt. And now the lead is even bigger.
And this guy has been a machine all season long. He is absolutely automatic. You know you're getting 3 points when this guy jogs on the field.
North Carolina has it back, and the Tar Heels so pleased to send the offense back out. Dropping back, it's Edwards. And you know that throws it deep. Upstairs to make the catch. Down inside the 35, stopped him at the 34, and what an electrifying play. They'll run it from the gun. It'll be a gain of 6, sets up second and 4. Got 6 on first down, now a lot of options on second and 4. right back to him on the ground. And how about that play by that giant, that mountain of a man on the defensive front? Here comes 3rd and short from the 27. This defense trying to make them settle for a field goal. A likely touchdown-saving tackle, but the catch and run takes it down to the 7. 1st and goal, and this feels like their chance to give them a finish. Now the toss. Looking for the end zone. Touchdown, Tar Heels! Great job by the back on the option.
And this running back is so dangerous down close to the end zone. He's got wiggle, he's got great vision and burst, and he showed all of those attributes right there.
And he did get that extra point through, no problem with the frozen tundra beneath him. On the move from inside his 5. He'll be stopped short of the 20-yard line on the return. They'll mark him at the 19. They've got a little time here to put together a productive drive late in the half. They'll go to the ground. Crosses the 30. At the 40, there he goes. Completely shot a bolt of energy into this drive. Inside the 40, finally stopped at the 39. That is a highly efficient way to move the chains, and now they are threatening inside the 40. They'll give it to him again. Might have a chance. Knocked out of bounds. They're in the red zone. Mark it at the 17, and they are set up.
And that last run is just a nice job seeing the hole, exploding through it. He has had a heck of a night. Now with that carry, over 100 yards on the game. That's the mark you really want to hit as a running back, and he's got that here tonight.
Quick screen to the speedster out wide. And he'll step out of bounds after a very productive play. What a weapon these wide receiver screens can be. Not only do you get a convoy blocking, you get dynamic running.
When you do this and you show me the threat of throwing this wide receiver screen, it makes me play defense differently. It makes me have more guys out wide, which opens the box inside. So I think it's really smart for coordinators and offenses to continually throw these screens to playmakers.
Boy, they'd love to pick up this conversion and go to work. 1st and goal. They'll try to move the chains on the ground. They make the stop at the 5-yard line, but they've got it 1st and goal. The Huskies kept this drive moving on the ground, now back to work. He works his way ever closer all the way down to the 1-yard line. Timeout now called by the Tar Heels. That'll be their 1st. And now what will they come up with on this 2nd down play? Can the defense stop them again on 2nd and goal? Push ahead on the sneak. And I don't think he got in. Those big bodies up front just creating a wall at the goal line. North Carolina will call it 2nd timeout. The brain trust getting thoughts together for this big 3rd down coming up. Tight end trying to get in. Touchdown, Husky. And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. That touchdown puts them up by at least 2 scores. Too early to say it's over? Probably, but boy, it's starting to feel that way.
It might not be over, but you're in trouble, and you better find some answers really, really quickly. This team is putting everything together, and right now you got nothing going. Come on, give me something.
And he's going to try to return this one. I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. North Carolina's offense comes onto the field ready to start the drive. Getting late here in the 1st half, they'll have a chance to make this a 1-possession game.
And the offensive play caller here has to really be dialed in. It's important, down 2 possessions.
And he throws another interception, his 3rd of the night. Touchdown, Huskies! And what a turn of events as this defense gets to pick 6. They've got the lead and trying to put this one in a hammerlock here in Week 10. And with the extra point, they now have a 3-possession lead at 17. What a play by this defense with the pick six.
And how about the defender? Exactly what you're supposed to do. Breaks on the football, makes the interception. Everybody on defense, we turn to offense. Go lay some blocks so my guy can get it and take it back to the house.
This drive opens up at the 23-yard line. To throw, it's Edwards. Sets up the screen. And that one looked great on the grease board, but when they blow it up like that, the defense is going to win every time. Looking to fire. Pulls it in. It's Thurman. And not much doing there as that defense runs him out of bounds. This defense has kept them backed up. Now one more stop, and they can get off the field on 3rd and long. Able to make the catch, but not in the field of play. It's an incomplete pass. And the Tar Heels will punt it away on 4th down. Hauls it in, looking for space. The solid return there offsets some of the punt yardage and really sets up this offense nicely. They'll get a chance to work on that hurry-up offense here in the final minute of the first half. Quickly out to the tight end.
I like the idea by the quarterback there. You're trying to get this first down, so you find the tight end, see if he can make a guy miss or shake a tackle. Not able to get it done.
Quarterback doing what he does best. He can move. He's going to run it. He goes out of bounds right at midfield.
And that's a missed opportunity by the defense, because if this quarterback is going to decide to run the ball, you have got to make him pay. You at least have to hit him and put him on the ground. I know they didn't give up a big, long, explosive run, but you got to get shots on this guy when you can. That time, they let him get out of bounds.
Running out of time here in the first half. They're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. Oh, they're after him. On the run, fires downfield. Caught near the sideline, it's Ross. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. To the air on 1st down. Fires to the right. Just beats his man to the football. There was tight coverage, but a perfect throw and catch, and they've got it at the 9, 1st and goal. And with just a few seconds remaining here in the first half, they'll try to kick a field goal. And this one splits the uprights. And that lead grows even bigger. And we are headed to halftime. Both squads headed into the locker room to make some adjustments. Gives us an opportunity to check in with Kevin Connors in our EA Sports College Football Studio Update.
Interesting first half, fellas, and an eye-opening day here in Week 10 on the EA Sports College Football Update Show. We begin with the Texas A&M Aggies taking on the number 15 team, the South Carolina Gamecocks. And it's Texas A&M keeping things within arm's reach here in this ranked-on-ranked battle. I think the plan here is just to get to halftime, then figure out a way to pull this out in the second half. Now back to your game in East Hartford. Back and forth we've gone so far, and these numbers, it's funny, 3rd down conversions don't always tell the story. Maybe staying out of those situations in the second half is the safest pathway to victory. And with that, let's send it back to the guys at Rentschler Field.
The Tar Heels will kick it away first, and we'll start the second half. Fielded in the end zone. It's Flowers. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. What do they talk about at halftime, Holly?
Hey, guys, the Huskies head coach told me coming out of the locker room, he loves the way this offense is moving. The momentum has been intense. As you know, they play at that breakneck pace. The no-huddle seems to be working because they've got rhythm and momentum here. We'll see if they can keep that up to start the 3rd quarter. I'll keep you posted on if things slow down or if they're going to keep their foot on the gas here in this game. Reese?
Thanks, Holly. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down.
And finally, the defense is able to get some pressure on this quarterback. They had been trying all game long, different ways to affect him, and weren't able to get there. But on that play, because of the pressure, it affected his accuracy, and that's why the ball falls incomplete.
They make the stop about 4 yards short of the first down. Uconn will have to punt it away. The punters have had the day off up to this point, first one of the game. He will signal for the fair catch and take it just inside the 35. The North Carolina offense returns to the field. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, and hoping for better fortune this time around.
This offense hasn't been able to generate a lot of points in this one. Here in the third quarter, you're seeing the defense and how much pride they take on being physical. It's not just stopping the run. Guys in the back end flying to the football in the air, getting hits on guys, that time on the receiver, knocking it loose.
And this offense is desperate to keep this drive alive, trailing by multiple possessions, and it's getting late. Wants to throw. It's Edwards. He puts a lot of air under it down the sideline. Catch inside the 25. That is exactly what you want to do with the football. He's got it all the way down to the 15-yard line. They just changed the dynamic of this possession in a heartbeat, and now it's 1st and 10 from inside the red zone. Makes the grab on the left. That completion takes them down to the 7-yard line, and they are ready to strike. Going to work in the red zone, they can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. They'll see if they can find some running room on the right here. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. Not a lot of ground to cover and not much to defend. A big third down in the red zone. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires into the end zone. Touchdown, North Carolina! Fired in from the red zone for the score. Sometimes we ask coaches about halftime adjustments, and they go blah, 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 blah. And then sometimes they make some good ones.
Sometimes that blah, 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 blah actually works, but it's working now. But it might be too little too late, but at least you got the party started.
This offense plenty happy enough with the result of that play, so they just let the official put that flag back in his pocket and decline the penalty. And he takes this from inside the 5. And the coverage team able to wrestle him down. They'll run this play from the pistol. Looking for a gap. It's Reeder. Got enough for the first. And he's brought down after a nice gain.
And man, this is more of the same for this dude toting the pill. Like, they keep giving it to him, and he keeps producing. Another chunk play. Like, I don't expect that they'll change much to do with this offense, because every time they give it to him, he's chewing up some yards, and good things are happening.
Caught behind the line. It's Ross. There he goes. Great pickup as they'll keep this drive moving, and they've got it at the 45.
Well, you haven't seen a lot of incompletions from this guy now in his last 2 games out. Completed over 70% of his throws last week. He's doing it again in this game. As a head coach, you got to love the fact that your quarterback is dialed in.
Really good concept there to get things going and use the tight end early.
Yeah, I mean, just such a great job on first down, setting up an easier second down. Understanding I don't always have to push the ball down the field, but see the tight end, make the throw. No, it's not a big gain, but makes life really easy on me on second down.
Uconn comes to the line after getting another first down. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. Fired that thing out in a heartbeat, but it's incomplete.
Unfortunate with that incompletion. The quarterback and his intended target not on the same page.
So now it's 2nd and long. Back to pass. And he just overshot his man and threw it out of bounds, incomplete. This drive was clicking along, but after a couple of misfires, threatening to stall out on 3rd and 10. Pocket breaking down. That pass not close as he got drilled trying to deliver. Bring up 4th down.
Yeah, and on money down defensively, you got to find ways to affect the quarterback. Nice job by the defense, getting the pressure, getting to him, getting a hit on him, and forcing the incompletion, and now forcing.
Converts on 4th down, still going. He's got enough for the first down, and they roll the dice and convert to keep this drive going. And the Huskies come to the line with a fresh set of downs thanks to that last connection in the passing game. That one takes it down to the 13-yard line. On first down from the 13-yard line. Going to the run, it's Reeder. He's tackled right at the 10-yard line, and they're trying to cash in on this drive. Second down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Looking to fire. I don't think that's the way they drew it up. Incomplete. Boy, they'd love to move the sticks here and take a shot at it on first and goal. Third and long, and he'll try to throw for it. And it's incomplete despite some serious arm strength shown there. And they'll run the field goal unit back out there. This kicker has already banged a couple through. It is perfect. And they'll push that lead out a little further.
How great is it to know that if you can get the ball down somewhere close to the 40-yard line on your opponent's side of the field, you're walking away with at least 3 points because this dude is automatic.
Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. This drive will start from the 19-yard line. Back to throw, it's Edwards. It's a fumble. And the defense jumps on it, and they get that turnover.
The more hats you have near the football, the more likely you are to cause a fumble. So many guys with their hands wrapped around guys, the ball's bound to pop out occasionally, and you got to be in the right place at the right time.
And the ball's out, and they're after it. Defense swarming on that loose ball. It'll be a turnover. And the Tar Heels now can really generate some momentum if they turn that turnover into points. He wants to start this drive with a pass. And the shot to the middle of the field falls to the turf. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. Fires quickly. Powers through the defender. He snagged it, but he'll be stopped short of the first down. Good, solid pickup on that play. Third down, and this offense is already in a world of trouble. They could really use a conversion, not to mention multiple scores. Going to take a shot. Going up for grabs, and he beats his man and pulls it down. Big plays like that makes play calling so much easier. Now it's 1st and 10 from the 34. Makes the catch. It's Ship.
This quarterback right now is in a groove, and he's doing a nice job in pre-snap. He's reading the coverage, and he's getting an idea of where he wants to go with the football. That's why the ball's coming out of his hands so quickly. That's why he seems like he's in a great rhythm right now.
They stop him in his tracks, and they'll head to the other side of the field. And you want to talk about his favorite receiver, it might be everybody, based on the number of guys getting touches and a chance to show off their hands in the passing game. Motion from the wideout. Quick release by the QB. Really strong job by the defense. A negative play on third down. Field goal unit's not coming out here, guys. I think they're going to go ahead and go for it on 4th and long. Pressure coming. Deep shot for the end zone. Oh, he dropped it. Just didn't look it all the way in, and they'll turn it over on downs. And they are stopped on 4th down. That decision will be questioned. He wastes no time and comes out throwing. And here's the pick, and oh, did they need that right now. And they capitalize not only on the pick, but the great return to give the offense tremendous field position. A 1st down run on the doorstep. Nothing doing, and he was lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage at 2nd and goal. Back to pass, it's Edwards. Trying to barrel in. Touchdown, UNC! A great catch and run for 6. When you're handed a break with unbelievable field position like that, you better finish the deal, and they did.
You saw the quarterback jog on the field. I think he gave a high five to every one of those players coming off that just put them in position to go score that touchdown. That QB knew this was a golden opportunity, and boy, he took advantage of it.
He'll be stopped short of the 20-yard line on the return. They'll mark him at the 19. The Huskies offense out there and ready to go. Using his legs, it's Reeder. Turning it on! A little more space, open up that playbook even more as they pick up the first down out to the 30. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. Might as well give it to him again. This time stopped behind the line of scrimmage, and they're probably saying, finally, what a night he's had.
It's going to be tough sledding for the offense here. They're trying to ice this game by running the football and bleeding the clock. They've got a pretty good lead here late in the game, but the defense knows the run's coming, right? So they're going to be loading the line of scrimmage, getting stops like what they just did. It'll be interesting to see what the offense does on this next one.
My job is to make sure that ball comes loose, and I got to go through that guy, use my shoulder pad, drive my feet, really, really be physical, because if he bobbles it at all, or as soon as his hand gets to the ball, you can tell the difference when that body jerks forward and that ball starts to come loose and pop out.
He'll try to make the catch in traffic. Excellent coverage that time. Didn't give him any room to set up a big return. And so the Tar Heel offense makes its way onto the field to start the drive. That's caught. It's Thurman. Out across the 30 to the 39 after getting 10 on that one. From the 39-yard line, it's 1st and 10. Oh, he wants it all. Goes high to pull it in. Defense needs to regroup as he gets it down to the 26. This is an explosive attack, and that last big play has them set up 1st and 10 from the 26. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball.
Well, the defense didn't have a lot of time to celebrate that last big play because here's the offense right away back at the line of scrimmage, ready to roll again with tempo.
Makes the grab. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a first down. The Tar Heels come to the line in the hurry-up. Back to throw, it's Edwards. Bringing the heat. And they got it. Now, wait just a second here. I don't see the kicker coming out. I think they're going to go for it here. On 4th down, they'll throw for it. Under fire. Working that left side now. He's out of bounds, well short of the marker, and they'll have to give up the ball. They thought they had a good plan, but it did not work.
Obviously, they fail on that 4th down, but because there's still time on the clock, this game's not over. Who on defense right now can step up and make a big play and get the ball back to the offense?
And they'll pick up the first down and mark it at the 47. One big play to get it up near midfield. Now they're in business at the 47. Wants to throw on 1st down. Escapes the pressure to his right. Throws to the wideout. What a grab with one hand. And he was on his way, and they get him down at the 30. Timeout now called by the Tar Heels. That'll be their first. They still have a couple of timeouts to work with in this final quarter. North Carolina will call it 2nd timeout. They've got 1 timeout left now. They'll have to choose wisely as to when to use it. Can't make the connection, and the defense putting on the heat and forcing the incompletion.
And there's an example of what happens when the quarterback doesn't have a chance to set his feet. The pressure just forced him to have to work off schedule a little bit, and I think because of that, he wasn't able to be as accurate as he wanted to be.
They'll use a timeout on defense here. That's their final one. The clock stops just once more at the 2-minute mark. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Reeder. He's tackled right at the 10-yard line, and they're trying to cash in on this drive. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. They'll run play action. Here's the pressure. And he's in, pounded his way they push that lead out, a really good opportunity to get back in the win column.
And it was so important for the offense to come up with a touchdown there and not kick a field goal. You're trying to put this thing out of reach, and that touchdown puts so much pressure on their opponent now with less than 2 minutes to go.
76 yards on the drive for the touchdown, and the capper on that drive, the 10-yard touchdown run. On the run from inside his own 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. So they start this drive from inside their own 20 at the 19-yard line. He's taking a deep shot late in the game. And that'll be incomplete. Man, that would have been a big hitter on first down, but second down's coming up. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Motion from the wide receiver. To the air, it's Edwards. It's complete on the right side. He's close to the first down, but they're going to mark him just a little short. Trying to get everybody set with the clock still running. They'll try to get the first through the air. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a fourth down. All right, let me jump in here. They are going to go for it on fourth down, and I'm not sure they have much choice in this situation. Gets away from one. Finds some space. Forced out of bounds. Good pickup there on the ground. And the Tar Heels come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Wide receiver going in motion. Looking to throw on first down. He just missed the target on that one. Got to put it on his body. What will they dial up on second and a long way to go? Back to pass. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down. Trying to pick up a first down. On third down, he drops to throw. Quarterback feeling the pressure, and down he goes at the 22. They're going to go from their own side to the line quickly. A big play here. On fourth down, they're taking to the air. A deep throw as the clock winds down. Oh, he dropped it. He just lost his concentration and didn't look it all the way in. Desperately wanted to convert on fourth down, but couldn't do it.
And I get it. That's for pride's sake. This game's over. Like, I know you're down and you try to mount drives, and sometimes you even try to get young guys in the game at this point. But now you're just fighting for pride and just letting them try not to get any more points on the score.
And they'll bring him to the ground after a short gain. With the game in hand, the offense choosing to just have the quarterback take a knee. With the win today, they're now bowl eligible, and that's certainly worth celebrating, at least to some degree, wouldn't you say, guys?
Yeah, listen, at the start of the year, there are a lot of goals that get put up on the blackboard. Reaching a bowl game is one of them, so now you can go ahead and check that off. But if you're this football team, you're not celebrating that tonight. You're looking to build on this win moving ahead because they've got bigger goals down the road, Dave.
They do, and they've shown you some good flashes throughout the season, man. Some moments that really say this team could be really, really good. And so I think you continue to improve. You know at the end of the season, I get to take a vacation. Wherever the bowl game is, we get a free trip with my boys, but there's some work to be done still.